Overlander is presented by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. In association with Patriot Campers. And in part by Magpul, Apparel and Hard Goods. Equipped. Warn. Go prepared. CBI Off-Road Fabrication. Maxtrax. Take the easy way out. Icon Vehicle Dynamics. And the power of Red Arc.
We're in Flagstaff, Arizona right now. We just wrapped up with Expo West. Had a great weekend of that. And now we're going to head up into Utah for roughly 3 nights, I believe it is. So Heather's got a plan for us, a route. So where are we going?
We're going to head north up to Mexican Hat. And then we're going to pop over to to Hanksville.
Okay.
So we'll get in here. We're going to get settled in at Crack Canyon. And then we're going to head up to Devil's Racetrack. Do a couple off-road trails up there, which will be interesting because Kurt said they're a little bit more technical than we anticipated. So
awesome.
It'll be fun. So Clay and Kurt went on. They actually left yesterday from Expo.
Right.
They left right from Expo, actually before it ended, and went up to where were they going? They're going up to Moab. To Moab. Okay.
While the team begins a stellar trip into the San Rafael Swell in Utah, Kurt and I have already begun a trip from Moab over to Montrose, Colorado. We are scouting the Rimrocker Trail for a second Drive to the Summit expedition this July, and we're traveling with a couple guys from Toyota as we line out every detail for our upcoming guests. And just like those excited guests, you too will have to wait just a little longer this summer to see more.
The San Rafael Swell is a hidden Utah gem. It's a beautiful expanse of public land full of trails to hike, bike, and rock crawl. We get to spend the next few days exploring the area.
We pulled off onto our little side road here in the southern half of the San Rafael Swell, and we just kind of were driving, trying to find a camp spot, and we found a flat space with a fire ring, so we're gonna park it for the night and make some dinner and then crash hard. It's close enough.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Shelly?
It means you're at 2.7.
2.7?
Which means
it's like sleeping on a mountainside.
Put the dirty. Morning.
Camp sets up quickly despite how tired we are from a big week at Expo. Frankly, we're all just craving a quick sandwich and a pillow.
10:20. We're just gonna pull out some bread, make a couple sandwiches. You guys get tent set up, and then we're gonna go to bed. Nope, we're good.
You know, you're smarter than you look, Nate.
Why do you say that?
Because I know why you didn't have a headlamp, because all the bugs are now congregating right in front of my face. So.
Yeah.
I'm really smart.
Yeah.
You are. You're very smart.
I'm recording, by the way.
Sure. Are you?
You get that on tape. It's on tape.
I can now go to sleep with a full stomach. It's been a long day, a good day. We'll wake up and go hiking in the morning. Sleep in our beautiful camp. I'm ready for bed. Good night.
Jeff, how's it going?
It's going great, as I almost spilled my coffee. Not quite awake yet, but slept really well. Overcast, which is kind of nice. There's a little breeze. We woke up to this, so just taking a leisurely morning. It's really nice.
So we found that in South America, doing wraps alleviated having to do more plates, dishes, and forks and silverwares and knives and stuff. So, like for morning breakfast, sandwiches, tortillas are amazing because they take away some of that extra dishness, and they're yummy. So, dishness.
Provocative.
Apparently, the desert heat means it's time to break out the shorts and t-shirts, but Jeff takes full advantage of the opportunity.
probably pull those up a little more.
Curious.
What is it? What? I'm just curious about. You need to preface this with this is a prototype.
Go down a crack canyon.
It's a little wider.
And it's gonna be so much fun.
Public lands make up over 60% of Utah, and we are lucky to be able to explore them. This area we're exploring is filled with multicolored sandstone that has been eroded by wind and water, creating buttes, canyons, and pinnacles. The beauty of it all really made me want to wander.
These slot canyons go on for miles, and one could spend weeks exploring this area alone. A couple of hours into the trail, we realized we had lost Nate, most likely in his love for nature.
I think, Jeff, you want to go back up the trail a little bit and see if you can see him. Sure. At least holler for him.
So why was Nate left in the first place?
He was filming things.
And told us to walk forward.
And told us to go ahead. And it's Nate. So that's why we're like, oh yeah, you're fine. Because he's a hiker. He's pretty smart.
He's right there.
He's right there.
One thing about nature, being in nature, you gotta make sure you get the most beautiful nature shot. It's not easy, but Eric and I can do it because we're really good at it. So that's what we do. Let's go, Eric. There's some shots up there. Let's get them. Ooh, that was a good one. Man, are you exhausted? Totally worth it every time though. These just like have such sentimental value. Let's go eat some more. So what are we gonna do now?
We're gonna hike on out of here. Go set up camp for the night, get dinner ready.
Yeah.
Get ready for doing some trails tomorrow.
We have a really good dinner tonight.
Sandwiches. I love sandwiches.
I need food.
Utah has some of the most unique and beautiful terrain in the country. It continually draws us back to explore it further.
All right, so Jeff and Heather ran to town to fuel up. We realized that we have a big day tomorrow planned, off-roading on some trails, and we needed some more fuel. So they went to refuel the trucks and grab an extra jerry can full of fuel. So I am going to cook. I think we're going to do pulled pork sandwiches tonight with some pineapple, and we're going to eat and go to bed. Have a good night.
Oh yeah, give me some of that pine.
Oh.
What do you think, Eric?
My heart is content.
Shelly, what do you think? Mid-bite.
As the sun sets, we settle in for some much-needed rest before another big day on the trails. The next morning, we traveled a short distance to the Devil's Racetrack trailhead.
I'm just adjusting our suspension before we get on the trail. All of our rigs have the CDC valve on the remote reservoir. We've been riding on a firm suspension since we've been doing asphalt and pavement, so we're gonna drop it down a little bit, and then we'll play with it throughout the day.
So I was just chatting with Jeff about this, but this is going to be the first technical off-road trail we've done with the new ATX tire. I'm excited to see how they do. I've been running them on my personal vehicle since last fall, and they did awesome in the snow. We aired them down to about 18 pounds of pressure, and we're excited to see what they're going to do today. Hands in, hands in.
Come on, Nate.
Team XO. We're gonna hit.
Is this Captain Planet right now?
Ready? Yes.
Go!
The Devil's Racetrack is a 17-mile technical off-road loop that will put our trucks to the test. And apparently, it's difficult.
So most difficult is in black, more difficult is in blue. So
Okay.
from this point on is more difficult.
Not
most difficult.
So-
Yeah, and that's, it says pretty difficult.
If everything goes right, we'll be able to complete the trail run and be back in camp by the end of the day.
Well, we got a little bit of a ledge coming up here, so I'm just gonna get out and take a look and see what we've got. It should be pretty easy, but we'll see.
The racetrack is known for its steps and ledges, and spotters are key to your success on the trail.
Drag out that, and then I'll crank over here.
Okay, getting up the side.
Over here.
Yep, hold front, listen down.
Slow, slow, slow. There you go. Faster, slow. There you go, nice.
There
Good home free.
you go. Beautiful. Just driver. Nope, you don't fail. Yeah, just your driver will stop. Okay. Back driver. Maybe go driver a little bit more. Okay, you're gonna drop. More driver. Good job. Nice. You're down.
It's pretty awesome. It's amazing what those vehicles can do. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy technical, but still. Yeah, they're Toyotas, what can I say?
The trail narrows on the ridgeline, and aggressive ledges limit options over the rocks. This is Heather's first experience on a technical trail. Trusting her spotters, she handles the obstacles in style.
There we go. Nice. Stop right there. I'm almost wondering if we should have seen Samson first.
Oh. Yeah, we can do that.
Because then we're like, that's probably the weakest as far as vehicles go.
Probably smart, yeah.
And we're at a point now where we could just back out and then bring Samson in and see if we can clear with Samson or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Stop the party now. Passengers gonna drop.
Good.
The ledges are pushing our vehicles to their limits, resulting in quite a few hits to the truck's armor.
good. Slow, slow, slow. Okay, stop right there. Hitch. Just, took off the mount for the trailer connection. The plug itself is still good. The mount is demolished. So I'm just tucking it up in the wiring here, and we're going to turn around and head back.
Excitement for this trail was high at the beginning, but as we are getting further along, we're beginning to realize that we may have bit off a bit more than we can chew. It's late in the day and we know what's behind us, but not what lies ahead of us. So the team makes a decision to head back to camp. All we have to do now is get Samson through and get turned around.
Oh my gosh!
I was pushing down that bumper. So, yeah, I think we tested our limits, made good decisions,
Yeah.
came back out.
Nice.
And, I mean, our whole point of overlanding anyways is to go eat, so.
It's true. It's time. I feel like it's time to eat.
That's the main reason we turned around, is so we could go back to base camp.
Go back and eat. We have yummy steaks waiting out.
All been fun. It's been perfect amount of time. It's good. It's real good. It's real good.
Okay, you win.
Ooh, that's good.
You wanna try it? Good, isn't it? Yeah. No.
This was a good trip.
It's a great trip. This is a great trip.
Yeah, it's nice to be a little more slower paced.
Yeah. Relax. Fun.
Yeah. It was really good though. Like, yeah, it was really good practice for me. Jeff's spotting and kind of getting that feel. Shelly, I'm so impressed with you in the Landcruiser because, like, I feel pretty confident in Rufio, but the Landcruiser just feels so much bigger to me. Which this was Samson's first, like, technical trail. How do you feel like he did?
He did awesome.
Yeah?
I didn't even think about it, especially with those tires are down.
Yeah.
Much. It was just, I tilted my mirrors all the way down so I could see the back tires.
Nice.
And that really helped. And I just watch them just go. I would come up to a step and I'm like, wonder how this one will go, and it just whoop, like.
Yep.
Kurt and I have completed our pre-run and are stoked for what's to come on the second drive to the Summit Expedition. But I'm not done yet. From here, I'm headed south to Ouray for a quick meetup with Patriot campers to shoot for an all-new episode of Patriot Games airing later this year in Australia. Should be fun to get to go tour around there for a day and then turn and burn and head home. So it's just about the end of my trip after Expo and being home only just a couple days after Greenland. It's going to be good to get home here pretty quick. It's been a couple of great trips, but now it's time for both crews to make their way back to Bozeman, because the first all-ladies trip is just around the corner. We'll see you again soon with an all-new episode of Overlander. Till then, happy trails.